Hello everyone, I am Siddharthan. In this video, I wanted to explain you about the new series that I'm going to be working on, that is Generative AI Project Series. If you have been following my channel for some time, you probably would have noticed the machine learning project series and the deep learning project series that we have been working on, where I've posted videos on several machine learning use cases and projects as well as projects on deep learning. So I just wanted to kind of do a similar thing, but on generative AI. And also I was thinking, how can I do this better, right? How can this be more than just a YouTube tutorial? So I was thinking about this, and I wanted to set up some guiding principle that can kind of define how we are going to build this project and how we are going to choose a project and work on. So again, all I want to do is like build something that's going to be much better than a simple YouTube tutorial. So that's what I'm mainly like focusing on. So this is how we are going to do this. So one of the main aspects that we are going to focus on in this generative AI project is try to make it as end-to-end as possible, right? So when we say end-to-end, like how we are building this, whether it's just a use case where we write the code in Jupyter Notebook, we just give an input, get output, we are not going to do that. Rather, we are just going to make it as good as possible, as complete application as possible. So we can work on creating simple user interfaces with Streamlit or some other easy to use platform. Again, the idea is we need a user interface, but don't try to focus a lot on that. So we need to do that, and also how we are going to deploy this. So when it comes to LLM, we have this part called as LLM ops on, how we are going to manage the model, how we are going to deploy these models and stuff. So we will kind of work on this and see like how this application on a whole can be deployed and how this LLM deployment can be handled, because we know this the LLM handling part is a resource heavy process. We need like larger machines and so on. So for our use cases and projects, if the resource requirement is less, then how we can solve this deployment issue and how we can have a good end-to-end application with generative AI capability. So that's one thing that we will always try to focus and do these deployments like wherever possible with Docker, or deploy this on your cloud or some local server. We will try to do that. And the next aspect is using latest technologies. So we know that there are so much things happening in generative AI, so much things are changing, new things are coming, and you probably would know that MCP is kind of something that's been talked a lot recently. So in our journey of working on these generative AI projects, so I'll try to include as much latest technologies as possible. Again, it can be the MCP thing, or it can be the agent to agent, and or just building like agentic AI stuff and so on. So we will try to focus on those new and promising technologies. We won't like kind of work on separately, but try to build a project around this, or how we can integrate these technologies and techniques, new latest techniques, into our projects. So that's another main aspect that we will be covering. And the other, this is the thing that I was like thinking a lot, right? It's not just like a tutorial application, it's not just like learning the technical stuff, right? But it also trying to build an application that's very practical and functional. So what I mean by practical is like we are building an application, and the main purpose is just to learn, right? So I'm making this video so that you can watch this and learn, but also try to solve a problem, right, in the real world. So we can just take a use case and try to see like what's the issue this can solve, so that it kind of like gives this feel of like how we can build a real world application. So try to make that as practical as possible, make it like utility based program that kind of gives you a lot of features and so on, and also make it functional that a user can just like go into that app and use it, right? So we need to make it like as feature packed as possible, as like practical as possible. So these are the main guiding principle I'm kind of looking at. So again, as we move on, we would try to like add more of these stuff so that we can build like complete projects, as I said, rather than just like a simple YouTube tutorial. And I just wanted to start this smaller so that it's easier for people to follow. If you're just like new to generative AI, again, just going straightly into MCP and agent stuff probably won't be an ideal thing. So I just thought that we could start this series, start with the smaller things, and we can just like try to add more things as we go. So if you remember, in the machine learning project series, we have the idea is like in each of the project videos, I think I've made like 20 machine learning projects and 6 7 deep learning projects or something. So in each of this video, the idea was to explore different models, explore different techniques. Like let's say in one video we would have done model selection, in one video we would have done like cross validation and so on. So the idea is to not do the same thing again and again, but try to add few different things as much as possible. So we will try to do that same thing, but also try to make this application end to end, use the latest technologies, and try to make this as functional as possible. So these are the things that we'll be focusing on. And again, the content can be a bit too large. So what I thought is like probably in some cases for some of the use cases and projects, it wouldn't be possible to put it in a single video. So maybe I can just like split that into 2 or 3 videos so that it's easier to post and it's like easier to follow for you as well. So that's one thing that I'm looking at. And maybe for starters, we can just start with a, let's say, a chatbot application. Again, we have worked a lot on this chatbot, but I wanted to make this specifically for this series. And again, we are also working on the AI POC series simultaneously, so we can just like use some of the code that we use here, use there, and also like use this code in the AI POC series as well. So there would definitely be some of merging that would happen there. So we can just start with like building a chatbot where we give the user to kind of chat with the LLM, but try to use different LLMs, different providers as possible. And let's say move on to a RAG application, but again, not just about building RAGs, how you can create it as a full-fledged application where the user can interact with multiple documents, like have a chatbot interface and so on. So we will try to build that, and then maybe move on to graph RAG and so on. This is just an example that I'm saying. It's not like this is the exact order that we are going to follow, but the idea is to focus on the different generative AI topics that we have, but start small and then just like work our way through. And then we can move on to the agentic stuff, and then we can see like how we can work with MCPs and all those stuffs. And I'm sure that, let's say, as we go through this particular series, new stuff, new techniques, new tools are going to arrive, and we will try to incorporate that as much as possible as we move along. So this is what I wanted to explain. So if you think that this is going to be helpful to you, so please like this video and just like tell what you feel in the comments so that it's like can reach more people. And please consider subscribing so that like we can just like stay in touch and you can just like get to watch this video as I publish these. So this is like the request I'm kind of like giving you, but this is the whole idea. So this is what I'm planning. So I think currently we are already doing the AI POC series, the Monday to Friday stream. So I will still continue to do that, and I'll also probably post videos on the generative AI techniques, right? So let's say what is MCP and how you can build a MCP server and so on. So we will do that, but also we will focus on the project series as well. Like we would have the AI POC series, generative AI topic videos, and generative AI projects videos. So this is what I'm kind of currently planning to do. So this is what I wanted to explain today in this video, and we can just like get started right away with this particular project series. So I hope you are excited to this like me. So yeah, I'll see you in the next project video. Thanks for watching. Bye.